Welcome back to Superbly Said Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases.
And just briefly noting before we start, this content is actually drawn from a SpeakDuo lesson specifically for advanced English learners.
Yeah, exactly. You can direct yourself over to SpeakDuo.com, where you can meet people worldwide for video call practice, to really build your English-speaking confidence.
Right, which is super helpful.
Definitely. But let's just transition immediately into the idioms, starting with the professional grind. First up, we have the phrase, work like a beaver. I mean, why use that instead of just saying, working hard?
Well, because working hard is, it's just a temporary state. To work like a beaver implies this relentless, almost instinctual industry.
It's like a continuous momentum.
Exactly. So if you're answering, say, an IELTS Part 2 question about overcoming a massive challenge, you wouldn't just say you worked hard.
Right. You'd say something like, to finalize our summer internship recruitment strategy before the deadline, our entire team had to work like a beaver.
Spot on. And when you're in that flow state, you don't just try to do things. You make a point of doing them. The real nuance here is causality.
Wait, so it's about deliberately ensuring something happens.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of a week, I try to check the logs, you tell your boss. I make a point of reviewing the server logs every morning.
It shows absolute intentionality.
It really does.
Okay, but what happens when all that hard work just, well, feels like a trap? You aren't just busy anymore.
Right, that's when you're tied down. Being busy is just about volume, but being tied down means you are deeply restricted by responsibilities.
So you have, no room to maneuver at all?
None. And that intense, suffocating pressure can actually make you go off your head, which, by the way, isn't just being upset.
It's a total loss of control.
Yeah, like an operations manager dealing with repeated database failures who finally just goes off his head.
Oh, wow. Speaking of snapping, let's talk about navigating office conflict. Say I dedicate weeks of unacknowledged overtime to a colleague.
Ah, the classic workplace drama.
Right. The phrase here is spit in your eye. But isn't that incredibly dramatic for just missing a thank you?
It sounds super dramatic, but that's the point.
Okay.
It's not just mere disrespect. It captures that primal feeling of extreme, almost aggressive ungratefulness.
Oh, I see. Which explains exactly why you really must watch your step in tricky office politics.
Exactly. It's a state of hypervigilance.
Yeah.
Far more strategic than just a generic, be careful.
So how do we survive this environment? We need things that, keep someone sane.
Yeah, and that's not just helping out. It's actively, mentally preventing a breakdown.
Like relying on automation scripts.
Precisely. Those scripts help keep someone sane, and they allow you to keep your environment shipshape.
Which goes way beyond being merely clean, right?
Way beyond. It means perfectly organized, like systematically labeling every single cable in a server room so everything is shipshape.
Got it. Okay, lightning round. Let's jump into the quiz for these 8 idioms. Feel free to pause the podcast here if you need to think about the answer.
Ready. Question 1. Work like a beaver. Option A. Rangers observe beavers work like a beaver. Option B. A frustrated clerk dropped a line. Option C. To finalize our internship strategy, our entire team had to work like a beaver.
Oh, the answer is definitely C. Just like hitting that massive team deadline, you continuously work like a beaver.
Yep. Question 2. Make a point of. Option A. I make a point of reviewing server logs every morning. Option B. A dart player took aim to make a point of hitting the center. Option C. A clumsy clerk got large systems.
That's A. With deliberate intention, you make a point of reviewing those logs.
Right. Question 3. Go off your head. Option A. Wear helmets so nothing will go off your head. Option B. The manager nearly went off his head with frustration over the databases. Option C. A traveler noticed a massive tool chest.
B. Facing all those database failures, the manager started to completely go off his head.
Question 4. Spit in your eye. Option A. His refusal to acknowledge my overtime felt like a spit in my eye. Option B. An ophthalmologist said, avoid liquid spit in your eye. Option C. A clerk caught a white balance.
Definitely A. That unacknowledged overtime is a real spit in your eye.
Question 5. Tied down.
Yeah.
Option A. Pallets were physically tied down on a truck. Option B. A theater group painted a clean frame. Option C. I feel tied down by recurring manual data entry tasks.
C. Those recurring manual tasks restrict you, keeping you completely tied down.
Nice. Question 6. Keep someone sane. Option A. Clinic staff kept someone sane during recovery. Option B. An automation script helped keep me sane during the busy season. Option C, a worker dropped a red tray.
That one's B. Those automation scripts mentally prevent a breakdown and really keep someone sane.
Question 7, watch your step.
Uh,
Option A, navigating complex office politics is tricky, so watch your step. Option B, watch your step walking across the wet surface. Option C, an assistant sliced a piece of step.
A. You absolutely must cautiously watch your step when dealing with complex office politics.
Last one, question 8, ship shape. Option A, the whole design was ship shape for navigation. Option B, cleaning the server room and labeling cables made it ship shape. Option C, a clerk dropped a line.
It's B. Labeling those server room cables makes the whole place perfectly organized and ship-shape.
Nailed it.
Well, before we wrap up today's deep dive, here's a final provocative thought for you to mull over. Does mastering these highly nuanced idioms subconsciously shift the power dynamic when you negotiate in a professional setting? Definitely something to think about.
It really is.
Thanks for joining us. Keep practicing, and we'll catch you next time.